What's going on, guys? It's the Missing Wall Warrior coming back at you with episode 12 of our No Money Spent journey. And in this one, Campus Heroes players just dropped, so I want to get all the rewards that I can for you guys, show you what we get from the solos, and just play all this out. So let's hop right into it. We do have our Campus Heroes welcome pack here, so let's go ahead and open this up. I like the animation. So we got our Tebow here. I saw the stats on him don't look that good when you max him all the way out, but he looks okay. He's just as good as this CJ Stroud that we have. So let's go ahead and toss this first upgrade on this Tebow. And I'm sure there's going to be a mission where you got to use 2 of these players for some XP, so I'm definitely going to promote him to the starter. We'll just use him. We've got these sets here, and these champions look super awesome, like this Malik Neighbors. He's got 87 speed, 85 short route running, 87 deep route running. He's a little bit low on the medium route running at 81, but we're not sure on the thresholds yet for if 80 is what's technically elite and we'll get like the better animation. At least the first threshold, like we don't know any of that stuff, but he looks really good. He's the same speed as Marvin Harrison. This Pat Surtain card is also super cool. I love the card art, and he's got 86 speed, 84 man, 84 zone, and he's got that 87 excel, so he looks like a really good card. And as a Bronco fan and just Madden player, Pat Surtain is one of my favorite cards to play with. He always just balls out for me, so I wish I could have him, but unfortunately, as a No Money Spent squad, our focus can't be on getting these champions on the first day. Our focus is going to be how to take advantage of making coins and or just earning all the free stuff that we can through the challenges and stuff. So I'm going to take a look around and we're just going to hop into earning all these rewards. So the first place that we need to go check out is the XP mission bar, and it looks like we need 2 Campus Heroes players in our lineup. So we're definitely going to have to go at least grab somebody and throw them on the bench so we could start accumulating this XP for all of these missions right here. And on the challenges, it looks like we get an extra 3,000 XP for it as well. House Rules will give us 3,000 XP, so we'll definitely have to go take out some House Rules games for sure. And we'll have to do some sets, and maybe we'll work on completing a hero set eventually, but for now we're going to focus on completing the 3 littler sets. That'll be our first mission before we go try to tackle this. Looking at the rewards for getting all those missions done, we get 80 plus or 78 plus, depending on if we want a B&D or sellable card. We got a helmet sticker. I'm pretty sure that goes on the Tebow that we got. Another B&D or sellable player. Another Tebow sticker, I believe, and then we get an 83 plus B&D player or an 80 plus fantasy pack. So I'm going to go ahead and find a card on the auction block that we could toss either into the lineup or onto the bench. And once I do that, we will hop into earning all of these objectives that we can. We need passing touchdowns, offensive yards, tackles, and interceptions. So we just got to play the game basically. And we'll do it in the solo challenges to start. So let me go find a card on the auction house to put on the team. Before I went to the store, I had a second thought, and I thought they're probably giving out a 1 coin player. So that's what they're doing, and we're just going to toss this in the lineup, whatever it may be. 78 left in, no problem. He could be our backup until we get these missions done. Miles Murphy's low-key a budget baller for sure. He's got 83 speed, 86 excel, so he's going to be quick off the line. He's 6'5", 275. All right, guys, it finally kicked me out of the first tab of these solos, so we're going to see what rewards we got from finishing the first half of these Campus Hero solos. We see our XP went up 1,500, so we got up to level 2. Looking at our rewards, we got 2 helmet stickers, it looks like, daily coin pack, and a strategy item. So let's go over to Tebow. All right, let's toss in this first helmet sticker. We got 2 of them to put in. Here's that second one. So he's up to an 82 overall. He doesn't look too bad. He's the same speed as Lamar. He's probably got a little more throw power. I mean, the accuracy is where he's lacking, but throw power and speed is what I care most about. And for a budget card, it's going to definitely get the job done. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the defensive side of these missions so we get that Campus Heroes reward option pack and our helmet sticker. I accidentally skipped over the rewards. I didn't even see them myself, but we finished the 90 stars that we needed for this to get the Campus Heroes reward option pack. So let's go over to our packs. Taking a look, we got an 80 plus B&D or 78 plus, and then this one's an 83 B&D player or an 80 fantasy pack. So let's go ahead and open this daily coin pack first. 5K, we'll take it. Same thing with the strategy item. That one's just 2K. I think the move on both these is just going to be to take the B&D player, because if we pull something good, limited, it could definitely be usable on the team. And same thing with this 83 overall plus. We're just going to select the B&D player. I would start with the 80 plus overall. Jeff Okuda, this is a good pull, I think. Looking at his speed, he's got 83 speed, 75 zone, good jumping, and he's 6'1", so he'll definitely be a corner that we toss into the lineup. Now we've got our 83 plus B&D Campus Heroes player, so hopefully it doesn't give me Kyron Williams. I'll be upset. Anybody else, and I'm happy. Christian Barrymore. I mean, I don't know if I could really use him. It's pretty slow. Maybe if he plays a good defensive tackle, I'll toss him there because he is 6'5", 310. He's slow, but he's got good rushing ability. I'll see if he could play defensive tackle. If not, he's probably not a card that we're going to look to put over our current pass rushers. We also should have a few upgrade tokens for this Tim Tebow. Taking a look, we have just one, so we'll go ahead and add this to the upgrade. We're 2 upgrade tokens for maxing him out. Let's go ahead and toss in that corner we got. He's going to take over the position of Zion McCollum. You can see he's better at pretty much everything. He's got the same speed. He's just got a little bit less agility and acceleration, but hopefully the extra zone and man press will make up for that. This Barrymore doesn't look any better than this Mean Joe Green, even though it's only a 79 overall. It's partially because he's out of position, but also it's just not the best 83 overall. Toss him in as the 3rd defensive tackle. And let's go ahead and look at the missions that we need to do to earn the rest of these upgrade points for Tim Tebow and the XP reward path. Alright, so you can see we finished all of the missions for the solos. We haven't done any of the set stuff yet or house rules. We've just taken out barely anything with this, so the move will probably be to do house rules to complete all these stat missions, at least to start. So I'll get working on that, but first we're going to go ahead and try to complete 3 of these Campus Heroes player sets, and one of them needs to be a hero Campus Hero set. So I'm going to go get started on that. We're going to use those to make one of these 78 overall Campus Heroes packs. See, that got us 500 XP points. It takes 3 of those to make this pack. So we're going to go see if we could go on the auction house and get any of those cheaper. And we are going to have to create one of these 83 overall packs. So we're going to need basically 580 overall. So let's go see how much that's going to take us to make. Here's one for 15K, 14K. Grab that one for about 15K as well. Cam Jurgens for 14K. These are going quick, so if you want to snipe these, you're going to have to be pretty quick. But right now, these are definitely good to snipe, even for that other method that I showed you guys in the last couple videos. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you go and check out episode 11. I'm just going to grab this one for 16K because I really don't want to keep waiting and looking for more. I only took like 5 minutes to do it, but not willing to sit here forever and hunt those out. You see another one popped up for cheaper, but I don't need it now. So let's go ahead and sort to these 78s. I'm going to need 3 of these guys. Buy these 2 78s, go open that pack that we made and make an 80 overall to create that set. So let's go ahead and open that pack that we made. Going through, it doesn't matter which one you pick. Go ahead and just select the first one. Coming over now to sets, we're going to redeem this 78 overall. This one we're going to open so we could create the 83, but before we pick the 83, we're going to take a look at the market and see which one's the best to sell, if there's any right now, because everything's been kind of flooded, it seems like. Go ahead and redeem this 83 overall pack now. You see we jumped up by 2,500 XP there, and it gave us a token as well as an 83 overall Campus Heroes fantasy pack. So we're going to hold on to that. That's what we just created, and we're going to go upgrade that Tim Tebow real quick. Alright, we got our Tebow up to 82 speed now. Just one more upgrade token. Looks like we put an X Factor on him now. We'll go through and figure out which one we want the most eventually, but for now, let's go see how we earn the last upgrade token for this Tim Tebow. So we're not going to get it till level 9. We got a long way to go. We're going to have to earn a lot of XP through this, just earning offensive stats and as well as the house rules. So we'll go through and complete that over time, but taking a look at these 83 overalls, this Bryce Young looks like the most expensive so far, but I'm going to go through and check any of the other positions. Brian Thomas could be the most expensive at like 77K. Yeah, he definitely will be the most expensive card out of this. He looks like an awesome card. I'm going to go ahead and pick him up, sell him for 77K. It's unfortunate that we got this Christian Barrymore because he's not a card that we could use. But if you look at a lot of these cards, like this Quay Walker would have played for our team. Brian Thomas would have been our wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3. Like if you take a look, he stacks up pretty well against Christian Watson, and he's definitely better than Devin Hester. Even this Jeremy Chin would have been a great card to replace Honey Badger with. So when all these cards get a little cheaper, or if I just go through and make them for a little bit less than what they're going for, I will definitely pick up a handful of these cards. For now, I'm just going to make this Brian Thomas Jr. and sell it. We'll see if that sells and how quickly it sells before we go thinking about coin making methods involving that set. As you guys can see, this Brian Thomas sold and we got 68,000 after the tax. So that's going to put our coin count back above 2.1 million. Taking a quick look at the team, I think this is definitely good enough to just get through some of these house rules games. I don't have a god squad by any means, but I definitely have enough talent on offense and on defense. As you can see, we got our Tim Tebow up to an 84 now. He looks like he's pretty good. He has a little bit of struggles with the accuracy. Hines Ward, Christian Watson, really good. Devin Hester, we could upgrade eventually. We got Sam Laporta and Kyle Pitts at the tight end position, and then we got like a all gold offensive line with 2 standouts. So I'm going to try to get up to this 15,000 XP for these XP points, and we're going to get that just from playing the game, it looks like, especially in these house rules. So I'm going to hop into some of these house rules games. Taking a look, it looks like 30 wins is going to be the top reward for this. So we already have to get 25, so if we get up to that point, I'm sure we'll just go ahead and get the rest of them. I went ahead and picked up this Daniel Carlson because in the college overtime, if you get a stop, it's a 42-yard field goal that you have to kick, like if you don't feel like wasting your time and playing offense after you get a stop. So we're going to go ahead and toss him in as the starting kicker. And we paid 16,000 coins for him, and he quick sells for 14, so definitely happy to do that. Alright, that's why I got a field goal kicker, that way this game could just be done. GG. Guys, taking a look, we just hit level 9 on this Campus Heroes reward path, so that means we got the last helmet sticker we needed to upgrade Tim Tebow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but as you can see, if we take a look at the rewards, we need one more win for this 84 overall JC Horn, so let me go ahead and get that. Before we grab that JC Horn, let's upgrade this Tim Tebow with this last sticker. Taking a look at his stats now with the boost that we're using, he has 83 speed, 85 throw power, 84 short accuracy, 80 deep, only 76 mid accuracy, but overall, he looks like a really good card, especially for a free card. But let's go ahead and earn this JC Horn so we could toss him onto the team. A lot of these have been pretty easy wins, but not all of them. There's been a couple that takes a couple of touchdowns, couple back and forth 2-point conversions. Let's get this in, get a 2-point, get a stop, and get up out of this house rules. I've had enough of it. It's been fun enough, but definitely not my favorite thing to grind out. See if this Tim Tebow could get moving. Actually, we don't need to. Let's hit triangle and that. Oh, he dropped it. All right, let's try to hit him again this time. There we go. Come out for our 2-point conversion. Throw the same thing. Oh, we dropped it again. All right, now we need to stop. Can't let him score a touchdown. Dropping picks. Jeff Okuda, thankfully this is the last game with you being our starting cornerback. Bro, 2 in a row? Okuda, use 2 hands, come down with a pick. Alright, 4th and 10. Let's try to get a stop right here. Get up out of here with our JC Horn. Let's go. Good breakup. Now that we're all done with that, we got our 84 overall B&D JC Horn, so let's go ahead and open this up. Taking a look at his stats, you see he's got 85 speed, 86 excel, 81 zone, 83 man, so he looks like a really balanced card. Looks pretty good overall, so we're definitely going to use him. Let's just promote him as the starter. Taking a look, we just need 1,500 more XP to max out this Campus Heroes fantasy pack. We get an 83 plus B&D fantasy player or an 80 plus overall. And to get 1,500 more points, we're just going to have to get some more tackles or 350 more offensive yards. So I'm going to go ahead and crank that out real quick and we'll get one more 83 B&D pack. All right, guys, just came out of a solo battles game and you can see we've fully maxed out our Campus Hero XP bars. So let's go ahead and head over to our packs. We got an 80 plus B&D player, 80 plus B&D player, and an 83 plus B&D player. We can use any lineman position, left tackle, right tackle, left guard. 83 Brian Thomas, B&D. We definitely will take that out of an 80 plus pack. He's going to play our wide receiver 3 or wide receiver 2 spot now. Got another 80 plus B&D player. Well, that's a little annoying. Brian Thomas Jr. again, so that's pretty unfortunate, but 100 training, it'll let us put an ability on someone. First, let's make sure it's not glitched and lets you put it into any sets, which it doesn't. And we definitely already have him, so we're just going to quick sell the second card we got. If the third card we get is an 83 Brian Thomas Jr., I might be a little upset. There's a lot of different 83 plus players that we could use on the team. I saw a handful. There's a middle linebacker. There was a few, so hopefully we get somebody that we can use out of this one. Let's go! 86 B&D Trayvon Walker. Let's take a look at the stats on this card. He's got 85 speed, 85 power move, 87 excel. He gets lumberjack base on him. So this was a really good pull. Super happy about that. Super worth it to get that 83 plus B&D pack at the end of the XP reward. Real quick, taking a look, you can see this Trayvon Walker we pulled. If you wanted to pick him up on the auction block right now, it's about 300k coins. So that's just a huge pull. Great to have him on the team. So let's go ahead and upgrade the team a little bit with the cards that we just got. So we already had this Tim Tebow from just getting to level 9 in that XP reward path for Campus Heroes. We also got a wide receiver. So we got Brian Thomas Jr. put in the lineup now. That's B&D. Super happy about that. And we also have this Trayvon Walker to replace BJ Ujulari. So that was a huge pull for us right there. Taking a look at the team now, it's looking pretty good. I mean, we're getting close to that God Squad territory. We could use another middle linebacker, a defensive tackle, maybe an elite right in, but Micah Parsons has played really good for us. We could use one more corner that's elite, secondary, both free safety and corner. And on the offensive side, we could use basically a whole O-line besides right guard and center. But our team's looking pretty stacked, especially for a no money spent team. All of our cards are B&D except for these gold O linemen. It's the only cards on this team that aren't B&D. Just from what it's given us for free, as well as this Nick Bolton we picked him up. But every other card on this lineup is B&D, just free to use, or after you earn it, of course. But we have 2.1, almost 2.2 million coins with all the stuff in the binder. We're definitely going to be able to make some big upgrades and turn this into a real God Squad. But I like where we're sitting with the team for now. And with earning everything in the Campus Heroes pack, I would think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. If you guys want to see a MUT Champs run, let me know in the comments. And I will catch you guys in the next one.